Now then, I know what you're thinking. Why are we taking pictures for the museum to do with sculptures of the world's enemies? Well, apparently they think it's special enough to show us the
Feel
monsters
free to
that
have
haunt us every day, so yeah. We're putting these things in the museum. And this is the second to last piece that we needed. So let's get this sucker in there. There's only one more piece that we need.
Big sister, I can't take your gifts. I'm a volunteer tour guide right now. Oh, you're not here to give me anything? Do you need my help? Just let me know, okay?
An ice sculpture of a void ranger from the antimatter region. It was frozen some 800 years ago when the eternal freeze arrived. The museum interior is warm, so you're a little worried where the void rangers have started to melt. This is only a model. Oh, well, it's nothing. An ice sculpture of a void ranger. Oh, this is a clever one, as it struck a cool pose before it was frozen. It didn't preserve its life, but it did preserve its honor. It's just like Peter Griffin. Also, we apparently got a model of the bat. This weapon was named Trailblazer's Ball Bat, the very same one you hold in your hands. You didn't think your weapon would have a place in a museum. This was not the actual weapon, but it was enough to stagger the Void Rangers beside it. Jupiter, welcome to Belobog History and Still feels too awkward even after so many rehearsals. I think we can skip the formalities, yeah? Just want to make sure we didn't, miss anything around here. Yes, I did put this in recently. Automaton of the model Beetle. It is said that the Beetle's signal lights were once used to assist the scheduling, collection, and construction operations. Nowadays, both the lights seem to be on constantly. Good day, I am Fedora, a volunteer tour guide at the Belobog History and Culture Museum. If you want to know about any mechanical know-hows, please let me know. If you're not sure if you understood what the job scope of a volunteer guide entails. Turn the brightness down, old man.
The industrial hall is filled with exhibits and ready to be opened to the public. It's all because of you that the museum manages to go this far.
I had no idea the underworld would look like this. Can these automatons move?
To thank you for your hard work, Miss Pela and I prepared a small gift for you.
I've also hired practically just about all the workers that could be in here by now. I can't remember what else would be interesting enough to look at. I don't really feel like we have anything else that's too interesting. I only started recording again because I'm practically done. Like, this is my last go. And we still get to see the kid talk about Jupiter being eye candy.
How unexpected. Miss Jupiter, with your help, the History and Culture Museum has become the most popular spot in Belobog. A friend of mine who works at the Golden Deer was ranting to me about how everyone spends their free time going to the museum, that even the number of opera goers have decreased. Watching you work, I feel like I've reignited the passion I had when I first applied to work at the museum. Thank you, Miss Jupiter. Leave the future management work to me. You've been busy for so long. You should have the time to appreciate the changes you've brought to this museum. I hope we can see you often, Miss Jupiter.
Welcome to the museum!
It would have been 64, but I messed up. Well, if you would give me the mission. Oh, now I gotta get people in here the hard way to work? Wait, I can't start management at all now. Uh-oh. I can get the piece, right? Oh, thank God. This one's important.
Please stay back a little. Lady Bronya will be racing her with her presence at the museum. She would like to meet up with you.
Did she want to reward me herself?
No, actually, it has to do with Lady Bronya's mother, the late Supreme Guardian Cocolia. Lady Bronya commissioned Quipot for a portrait of Madame Cocolia, and would like it to be displayed in our museum.
And Supreme Guardian Brawny has indeed arrived.
Looks like she's here. I'm sure Lady Bronya would prefer to confer with you herself.
We meet again, Jupiter. Thank you for agreeing to this meeting on such short notice. Is there anything I can do for you? To commemorate my mother, the architects and I agree that this portrait should be created for her and sent to the museum for the Belbogians to remember her. However, if the portrait is to be added as an exhibit to the museum, it will need a brief introduction. Although we have already put out the narrative that Madame Cocolia has sacrificed herself in the war, we still want to hear your opinion. The hero of Belobog who saved the city. Leave it to me. I'm glad to hear that. So let's start. First is the story of Mother before her reign. It is said that my mother, like me, was also selected from the barren underground and brought to the overworld at the time. She was curious about everything, especially the flowers that she couldn't see in the underworld. In her spare time, she would always go to a forest. Later, she became the top student at the Belobog Military Academy, graduating at the top of her class. People say she had the most intelligent mind in all of Belobog. After that, Mother embarked on her career in governance, and with her charismatic personality gained the support of the entire city. Under her supervision, the Silvermane Guards were finally able to counterattack and reclaim the Fragmentum. Though it comes at too high a cost. What do you think? How should we describe Mother's early years in the introductions? Focus on her arrival at the overworld. In that case, yeah. Yes. So next up, Mother's story after she has taken power. Under Mother's rule, the most well-known decree was the blockade of the overworld and the underworld. On one hand, this measure secured Belobog's rear, but has also resulted in many unnecessary sacrifices, causing much controversy among the people. However, she never forgot her dream of healing the world, but due to certain reasons, she suffered continued torment, but mentally and physically, which eventually led to her becoming the unfeeling and indifferent person you knew. Nevertheless, Mother still regarded me as her dearest daughter, perhaps leaving what little warmth she had left for me instead of her people. I'm sorry, I may have injected too many personal feelings. Let's get back on topic. How do you think we should describe Mother's experiences during her rule in the introduction? In that case, in the middle of her reign, you should do what in order? I think this might work. So is the next and final moments of Mother's life. The Quipot Fort already has a conclusion for this part, so let's skip it. Finally, let's give Mother an objective assignment. Even though you once fought against her, I believe you can provide a perfect answer. As a trailblazer and her former enemy, how would you evaluate Mother, former Supreme Guardian Cocolia? That is indeed an objective evaluation. However, you can still think about it a little more. We have time. Thank you, Jupiter. The other architects and I will carefully consider your opinion before finalizing the draft. If you're interested in the final text, come to the History Culture Hall yourself to check it out. See you later, Jupiter. I thank you for your contribution to Belobog. You will forever be our hero. And here's the trophy. You should stay in the museum. Since Bronya wanted to keep the real truth from people and say that Cocolia did care, but she did do wrong, I'm just keeping it the same way.
Jupiter, you are a big hero. Do you know the History Culture Hall has been successfully set up with your help? That means we can open the whole museum to the public.
I had no idea the Supreme Guardian had gone through this. Is this the monster that invaded us 700 years ago?
I didn't expect this long-buried history would one day see the light of day, and the museum be brought back to this life. This is all so unbelievable. We all owe this to you, Jupiter. You are the true hero of Belobog. You deserve that title.
Little Bronya. She looks just like she does in Honkai Impact 3rd with the 2 drills. Portrait of Cocolia, the 18th Supreme Guardian, her daughter Bronya. The exhibition label reads, "The Supreme Guardian Cocolia spent her childhood in the distant underworld. As a child, she was already full of love and curiosity toward the world. Her favorite flower was first snow, a bloom as spotless and pure as her character. Though the Supreme Guardian lost before her cruel destiny and light of humanity eroded away, she still tried her best to give whatever gentleness she had to the people and help them towards salvation, just like how she had treated her daughter. In her final moments of life, the Supreme Guardian chose to resist the undefinable power from beyond the clouds with her singular form. She sacrificed herself for the Everwinter City and finally ended the snowstorm that howled for 7 centuries. Cocolia ran, the Hurried." Funny how 2 of the Supreme Guardians that kind of made the most mistakes are right next to each other. And both of them we kill. Like, seriously, we take out both of them. We put Creel to rest, and then we take out
I should go talk to
Cocolia.
Japard and Serval at the workshop.
Yes, we will do that, because we just finished with the museum stuff, so now we can definitely put Pela's stuff to bed here.
Between expeditions, it's always a challenge to make time with Lynx. But why doesn't she want to talk to us?
Calm down. We've got her to help us.
Hey, we were just talking about you.
How was it? With Lynx? So, that stranger was Pela.
What can I say? Sounds like a lynxy expedition, all right.
So, mission accomplished?
Thank you for being around for this. Japard was too anxious to sleep.
Sis, you're exaggerating.
As for how we'll communicate with Lynxy in the future, we'll have to have a good think about it. You really helped us a lot this time. Thank you so much.
That can't be it.
Jupiter Free, how's it going with you?
I'm heading out for the meetup.
I'm at the museum right now. Pela's here too. Come here once you're done.
Man, talking for her is the weirdest thing. Because it's kind of how she sounds, and then sometimes she don't sound like that.
You're here too.
Is Pela not here yet?
She's in the storage room. Let's wait for her.
What's she doing in there?
I think she's looking over the contents of that flash drive. Let's give her some time.
What's in the flash drive?
I don't know the exact details. But... I'm guessing you don't know about Pela's mother, right? Pena Sergeyevna was Belobog's greatest outdoor explorer. Passed away 16 years ago.
And Pela's never met her mother. And so she's 16 years old. That name sounds familiar.
She's famous in Belobog. You might have heard other people mention her in passing. Anyway, well, something else happened 16 years ago. Pela was born.
You mean?
Yes. They say that despite her pregnancy, Madame Pena insisted on staying at the Snow Plains camp. She couldn't go to the front lines, but she was able to handle administrative duties. Then, finally, the day of Pela's birth arrived. Tragically, there were complications. Other serious incidents occurred that day. The exploration team ran into a blizzard and the camp lost contact with the outside world. No one knew what to do. The only good thing was that Pela was born healthy.
I never knew any of this.
The flash drive... If the old research team members were telling the truth, it was something Madame Pena left behind. Madame Pena asked a colleague to take her terminal and flash drive back to Belobog. She said they contained a treasure for Pela. She said that once Pela was older, she'd be able to understand the contents. But that colleague was attacked by fragmentum creatures on his way back to the city. During the attack, he dropped the flash drive in confusion, only managing to bring back the terminal. Apart from Madame Pena, nobody knew what the flash drive contained. But they say she left Pela many letters. From the moment she knew she was pregnant to the day of Pela's birth. Never missing a day.
Oh, God. The way she delivered those lines, the way she said Mom cut deep. Jesus. Lynx, are you okay?
I'm fine. There's somewhere I want to go. Will you come too?
Absolutely.
The workshop. I'll wait for you there.
God. Oh man, Honkai. Oh, you just can't have anybody be happy, can you? Like, damn. Some family members always gotta be dead, or just good friends gotta be dead. Well, at least it's not Honkai Impact where the character you know is dead. Like, this is how these games go. Honkai Impact, playable characters, dead. Genshin Impact, NPCs, dead. Honkai Star Rail, playable characters, family members, or friends that they knew, dead.
Serval, Japard.
Or just deeply tortured.
I'm back.
Lynx! You're finally back. What's with the red eyes? Did something happen?
Japard? Way to make it obvious. Welcome home, Linksy. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Seems like a lot went down in the snow plains. Thanks again for your help. I think we need a little private time. See you soon.
I should give them some time together.
Beyond frozen boundaries. What, we don't get to hear the inside of what's going on? Pela will visit, and so will Linksy. Jupiter free. What's wrong? Back then, at the museum, you heard everything, right? Huh? No, I didn't hear anything. I can tell from your reaction that you definitely heard it. Never mind, it's actually nothing. I was very happy when I went out camping on that day. Thank you. No need to be so polite. Let's hang out together again when you're free. And don't forget about the supper. Okay. It's a promise. As for the supper, I would like some time for myself today, actually. Let's go next time. Man, that's how I'm leaving Belobog? I'm leaving Belobog. Like that? Shit. That's a sad way to end up having to leave this place. Well... back to the car.
I can't see Belobog at all from here. I can hardly even see Mount Zarathustra Zapala Iskandra.
Zarathustra Zapala Iskandra? And Zarathustra sort of what? I don't know.
Mount Zarathustra Zapala Iskandra. It's the tallest mountain we know of on the planet.
Mount Zarathustra... oh crap. I think I said it first. I probably said it right the first time, but I ain't gonna do that again. Zarathustra... I can't now.
Before I boarded the express, I thought Belobog and the snow plains were the entire world. I didn't think reality would surpass my imagination this much.
Never stop exploring.
Yeah, you're right. Once I've discovered all the secrets on this planet, I'll go with you to head deeper into the universe. Don't turn me down when the time comes, okay?
Pom-Pom is so hardworking. Sweeping again? Passenger Jupiter, please keep your legs up. I'm cleaning the floor. The floor is turning into a mirror. Bacteria are not visible to the human eye. There are many dust particles in the air. There will be a layer of dust after a while. Now the humidity is in the coaches as well, and the air is dry. Cleaning is especially important, or the passengers will fall sick. It'd be great if someone could help me. Don't you think so? Don't think of running away, as I have chosen you. Please give me a hand, as the humidifier is still broken. I have to resort to sprinkling water manually. Okay. But I don't want to sprinkle the water. You want me to just spray it here? Nothing at the ventilation system is working. You just have to sprinkle more water so it doesn't evaporate too quickly. Jupiter, have you finished sprinkling already? I've just started an ice stream. Let me check. Why is the floor so wet? Did you flip over a kettle or something? Oh no. Cleaning this up will be a lot of work. It's my fault for not giving you clear instructions. Just leave the rest to me. Well, you asked. Is there any point to that? I don't think there was any point to that. Oh, wait, what? Well... really nothing else to do. Except main story. But that'll be done tomorrow. And, actually, a part of me is currently thinking about, should every time I go to a planet be when I change the previously and coming up section, but probably not, considering the way that the game is going right now is that if I was at the game the moment it came out, because of the updates to the game, it added about probably around 20 episodes at most to me still being here in Belobog. So, yeah, I don't think it would be changing the previously or coming up section yet. Maybe after every 2 planets we'll change it, kind of what I'm doing in Tower of Fantasy, because while Genshin had a more clear way of when I was going to change that, I don't think I have much of a clear way in this game of when I would really change it up. So I guess every 2 planets completed is when we'll change the previous wing coming up, or probably if I get almost like 150 parts, or 100 and something is when I'll change it up. Anyway, I guess that's it then. 'Cause every night I will save your life.